elaborate, understand one last point on this. If Simon and myself did not go to Sofia, Bulgaria, the company would have been closed. The mission that Habib had set out to do to crash the company would have been successful, leaving his option as the so-called only option. But we spoil those plans. So Simon and I spoil the plans of persons who are trying to get you to come to this so-called new venture that's not even ready. So of course they have a problem with us because we spoil the plan. The company had no idea, the corporate staff, the bosses of Vesselina had no idea the level of deceit that was taking place behind the scenes. So I'm not tooting my horn or Simon horn, but I'm thanking God that we had sense enough to pursue the truth. And here the company still stands today. So friends, that's enough on that topic. I have a video that I want to show. I want to get into this new life. I'm going to be showing this video. I'm pausing it at different times to share with you and bring clarity. And for me, I've been doing some real reflecting. I've been doing some introspection. And I personally understand a lot based on what I've been listening to and what I've looked at with this video that I'm going to share here. And it says it all. I looked at the visionary and the person who have us involved in this vision to begin with, and I listened to her words, not in just this interview alone, but throughout. And she has been consistent from day one with her belief and her thoughts. The inconsistency came from us, IMEs.
Been recently occurring in India and all the negative publications that have been addressing our country.
Unfortunately, we face situations every day in several countries, and even more unfortunate is that most of the situations are self-made and unfortunately made by the network. So once again, I would like to ask Sebastian and all the leaders in the network to remind our people out there what we are doing. We are a company who sells education packages. We are not an investment. We are not selling Onecoins. We are not selling cryptocurrency. And this is extremely important. Me, as a founder of this company and also the management team, we will not tolerate people who go out and who promise things that are not real, who make really bad claims about our company. And what happened in India is actually very, very simple. There were 25 to 30 people who were marketing our company and our education packages as investments. All these people we have removed from compliance from the company because One Life is not an investment company. There are no returns. There are no promises like this. We sell education packages, and whoever violates this is getting to be taken out of the network because of compliance. And once again, these people get in trouble, get prosecuted by the authorities, and to be very, very honest, we also cooperate with the authorities on things like this because we will not people let's scam our members. I also heard that people in India have tried to sell gift codes to other people, did not deliver the gift codes. And now again, we as a company get blamed, and we simply will not tolerate this. We are cooperating with the Indian authorities. We support them wherever we can on the people who have violated the rules. And I once again say, we as a company do not tolerate this. We are a legal company. We do nothing illegal. And I will not tolerate members who actually, for their own profit or for their own interest, sell this opportunity in the wrong way. So I again want to ask all of you out there to be responsible and to deal with our opportunity as it deserves to be dealt with, and not like this. So as I say, we are speaking to the Indian authority. We have delivered the names of the people who have violated the firm policy. We have warned everybody in India not to do so. And I have even stopped the registration process of India yesterday until all the Indian leaders have not done another training in compliance with the company standards, I will not reopen the market.
So a stance like what she has taken there, where she says she's not going to scam. We are not a scam. We are not attempting to scam no one. We are who we are set out to be. The woman clearly said to all the IMAs, she spoke about the India situation because it was a direct question to her. But overall, she spoke to all IMAs and she said to Sebastian at that time, remind everyone, which means she would have said it once before. Education is what we sell. We don't sell cryptocurrency. We don't sell investment. And many people who are gone, the individuals who have left, who turn around and speak bad about this company, are the ones who sold investment. So they needed to leave. So let's appreciate them getting out of the way, and let's appreciate and love those who are willing to build this honest with the right intention that the company started with to begin with. Listen some more.
Onecoin for me always starts with education. You see the new launched website, the One Academy. And why is education so important for us? Some of you have children, I guess. So at one point of time, these children want to drive a car. Will you let your child drive a car without a driver's license? Without knowing the rules, without knowing what a car is? I would not. So this is why I see the One Academy, which is the only way how you can mine coins, by the way, as a kind of driver's license for cryptocurrency. Do not mine cryptocurrency. Do not trade cryptocurrency without education, because it is one of the riskiest investment classes out there, and you have to know what to do. And we are the only company who provides to all their members important information on what cryptocurrency is. We bring cryptocurrency to everyone. The One Academy, I think there's not a lot to say about this. This has always been the heart of our company. This is how we started, and this is why we're different. We offer education. We offer a coin for the mass market. Without education, most of you did not know what cryptocurrency was before you joined Onecoin. We just heard about Bitcoin, we heard about different things, we heard it on the news. But the education packages actually, I see as a driver's license. I would not let you drive a car, and you would not let your child drive a car without having a license. And the same I feel about education. Without doing the educational packages, without going through the content, doing the exams, you should not think about cryptocurrency, mine cryptocurrency, or trade cryptocurrency. So this is why also the One Academy content constantly gets updated. We have new people who are doing lectures, world-known people on Forex, on cryptocurrency, on financial planning. And we have now more than 1,800 minutes of videos for 7 levels for our package.
So that section there, and we're going into another section of her speaking, that section there, she have always said is the heart of the company. It is the main voice, the main importance of who we are. Why have so many choose to ignore? But guess what? With our new life, in this one life, we ignore no more. We set our sail correctly, and we are going to sail on to the direction we deserve to be. So here now, I put together segments of her speaking about what? Regulations and the aspects of how we now go into the market, how we fit, the integrating part.
Really big and be accepted by governments, regulators. If you're anonymous and if you give individuals the opportunity for money laundering, it's a bad thing. And if you all follow the press, you know that Bitcoin always is a boost for things like this. Anonymous transactions, people buying drugs, buying weapons, buying things that they should not. This is something that we do not want to do with Onecoin. We don't want people who need this anonymity, they can go somewhere else, but not with us. And this is also why we are very, very strict on procedures. Whoever joins Onecoin does a KYC procedure where you upload your ID card, and we do everything that the regulator even does not want us to do, but we do this to show that we are legitimate business to stay. We cannot grow this company really big and be a global player if we don't play by the rules. And this is very
Hello, everybody.
important.
My
So
name is Dian Dimitrov, and
So she speaks about wanting and how big we're going to grow the business by being a legitimate company. No one speaks like this with the intention to scam. She said we do what the regulators don't even ask us to do. That's crawl, dotting, crossing, apostrophe. That's everything you could think about. We have been putting in place and continue to work and put in place. This segment here is with the audit, the auditor. Listen to some key parts of what he had to say.
I'm the managing partner of Semper Fortis, an auditing and advisory company, part of Morrison International. What we do, we audit and advise lots of companies, starting from IT audit, statutory audit, internal audit, pretty much any type of audit you can imagine, and advisory services. So this is who we are and what we do. Our company is in top 10 in Bulgaria, and Morrison International is in the top 10 associations in the world, actually, with hundreds of employees and hundreds of millions of dollars of turnover. So pretty much this is who we are.
So what our people always want to know, are you an employee of Onecoin or are you independent?
No, neither I nor any of our partners, associates, or any of our employees are part or have any interest in Onecoin. This is a matter of ethical code we sign with each certificate, with each audit certificate we gain. So no, we are not, and we cannot be part of our clients' companies or have any interest in them.
Now, how many companies do you audit per year? What is your experience in auditing?
Oh, well, it depends on the types of audit, but a couple of hundred per year in Bulgaria as Semper Fortis, and in the association there are thousands and thousands of companies being audited by our member firms.
So I don't know if you have audited other cryptocurrencies or how this is. How come that? Is it common practice to audit cryptocurrencies?
Well, no, it is not actually. Onecoin is quite unique because, as is widely known, the cryptocurrencies are usually a decentralized model, and simply there is nothing to audit centrally. And with the decentralized currencies, we have all the blockchain available for everyone, so there is no need of audit like the one we have performed. So for us, Onecoin is the first company we audit, and I don't think that in worldwide scale there are many more. Actually, Onecoin is the first one I have ever heard of, using centralized way of managing cryptocurrency.
So this is actually also something that I made as an experience when we started off in searching for somebody to audit the blockchain. We talked to many companies to audit it, and everybody said this has not been done before. This is innovation. This is something very, very new.
Yep, that's why we stepped in the engagement, because it's unique and actually it is a challenge. And it comes from our background, actually, partners of our company, the founders of Semper Fortis were both computer engineers. Before being accountants, we were actually computer engineers. That's why we took the challenge. It was it is quite interesting.
We achieved a lot in the last.
So friends, the auditors took up the challenge because it was the first of the kind in innovation in the world. Now today we have so many centralized concepts that's available. We have always had a blockchain. The question is, are you a believer? Are you a make-believer? Are you believing all the way or part of the way? Do you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out? What say you? I encourage you to believe in this concept. That way you put more heart and you build regardless of what the noise say. We have a unique opportunity that the world has never seen, with a concept the world has never had, that can lift your family and generations out of poverty. But it requires work and belief. It don't require the distractors of those who don't understand and don't care but their selfish needs. Don't let selfish needs fool you, please. understand what has been our mission.
Here, but there's a long way to go, guys.
Long
We
way.
are 1 year old. When Bitcoin was 1 year old, their price was 15 cents. Nobody cared about Bitcoin. Oh, I lose 100 coins. What is it? Oh, I don't care. 15 euro, gone. We are 1 year old and we already wrote history. But this is just the beginning. In 2 years, we should be 10 million users, active users, 1 million merchants. And I believe that the merchants really will make this currency huge. 10 million users, 1 million merchants. This is the next milestone that we are chasing here.
When do you think the world?
So the milestone was set. She did not expect everyone to become or attempt to become smarter than her. For me, I want to stay with the visionary. Whether it was Dr. Ruja, whether it was some man, whether it was some mystical character that would have laid out this vision, I am bought into the vision, not just the person. The person is beautiful, is lovely, but the concept and the vision is what I've bought into. I am saying to you that the plan and the numbers was laid out. Who responsible for the growth of the numbers?
Will be with Onecoin usable completely. Like you can come here and pay this hotel, or travel to Spain and pay there in the supermarket.
It depends a bit on several factors. I hope in 2 to 5 years, cryptocurrency gets accepted globally. What would be extremely helpful for us is if the regulators globally start dealing more with cryptocurrency. We are very well prepared for this, and I am probably one of the few cryptocurrencies who really asks for regulation, because this will make our life and our, a lot of people do not trust new technologies, a lot of people do not understand. And when we start being regulated like financial institutions, I believe this will be a huge step forward. This is something we cannot influence, of course. But we have set the goal in 2 years, 10 million users, 1 million merchants, and this makes the currency pretty usable.
So I have been saying for the last 2 years, thereabouts, education, education, and regulation, and regulation. We are designed for regulation, not speculation. Our main objective is for the regulators to set out their rules and boundaries. They have been slow. Every time they say they're going to come out with directives, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and have not come up with anything. Why? Because they have not found a way where they can manipulate and control the industry the way they want. But if we stay firm with who we are and build a community of 10 million plus, they cannot ignore us with whatever rules and sanctions they lay out. I need you to understand that we are an internet global country that cannot be ignored with our members who are holding this currency. Friends, when the new economy kicks in, you are well positioned. Don't jeopardize it by allowing people to fool you and confuse you. Be honest with yourself and desire to learn so we can just do more. Learn so we can earn more. Learn so we can teach more. So 2 more minutes to wrap up on some powerful thoughts.
The community is our network. Their network, a network. And this community is actually what makes us so strong. I always make the example with Facebook. All of us here, or most of us, are part of Onecoin. A lot of us got so excited about cryptocurrency and this concept, they brought friends. A lot of you will bring even business partners or merchants. So this means you become part of a community or of a family. Now I can go and I can launch a new portal like Facebook, more beautiful, more functions, better chats, God knows what. But still, you will not leave your friends on Facebook to be alone somewhere else in a more beautiful environment. This is what makes us strong. The community, 2 million people who are strong for this coin and who want to build their success. And this is something that nobody can do so fast as we did. So they are saying the next 5 years will be the year of cryptocurrency. A boom will start. A lot of new cryptocurrency will start to be done. They say Microsoft will launch a cryptocurrency. Google will launch a cryptocurrency. But all these people need to start where we started 2 years ago. Educate people, build their network, attract merchants. And this, as we all know,
So friends, this, as we all know, is the key. Your network is your net worth. And for me, I find it amazing that everyone who leaves has so many negative things to say, but they want the people of the so-called negative company. Why it is everyone that steps away, that was some top rank in this organization, start their own coin, but want the same people. Why do they want us? Because we're educated. We have an idea. We know what crypto is. So it's easy now for us to sell their crypto idea. Friends, for this year 2020, if you look at that time that video was done, 5 years from 2016 is 2021. This year, 2020, let's go on a campaign to build our community, to build our business. So by 2021, as real regulations start to really roll out, they're going to have some soft one this year. But as they really start to roll out and it becomes more and more popular, the concept, we are well positioned. We have work to do. We have work to do. Let's work. So as she closes,
luck.
Well, I always say fortune favors the brave. So if you want to be lucky, you probably should create your own opportunities. And the more opportunities you create, the more, of course, the chances to be lucky. But
friends, fortune favor the brave. It couldn't be better said than that. Are you brave enough to stick it through? Are you strong enough to continue to fight through? Are you willing to understand who we are and what we're about? Because I've watched this. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but take a look and a listen.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Friends, I'm saying I'm done pointing fingers. I'm gonna take responsibility. I understand who we are. I understand the opportunity we have. I am saying to you, I am ready to fight. I'm ready to fight correct. I'm ready to do it correct. I am saying take responsibility for your business. This is not my business alone. This is our business together. I am saying a united force that is united together. Whether we scrap the 3 million, the 2 million, if we just have one person that agrees with me, 2 persons that agree with me, 3 persons that agree with me, we can build again. We can build a strong community. We can build the strong one life nation. This new life that has been granted to us because they have attempted to take our life. But this new life that has been granted to us, let's make the most of it. In this new life of one life, we are going to be honest, transparent, and speak the truth. No more selling of dreams and castles in the sky. We have those opportunities that will come to us. The dreams will come to us. But let's let people know they have to work for it. You're not going to change your luck by just buying a lotto ticket. This is not a lottery, friends, but this is wealth generational change. This is what you deserve. This is what your family deserve. If your position now, your position today, don't let no one steal your dream. Let's bind together, work together, and do more together. For the success we desire is one step in front of us, one step ahead of us, one step that we can make boldly together. From Australia to Japan to the Europe to the Caribbean to South America to Africa to Asia. Friends, let's win. Let's win. We are part of the winning team. We can win. We can win. We are going to win. You're a winner. I'm a winner. Winners don't quit. Let those who quit go their way. But let's win together. Let's have the eye of the tiger. Let's pursue our journey. Let's understand who we are. And as I close right now, I thank you for being committed. I thank you for wanting to stand. And all I'm asking for is 12 months. 12 months of commitment. 12 more months of sacrifice. 12 more months of building. 12 more months of facing whatever challenges ahead of us. I'm not saying the road is going to be smooth. I'm not saying our days are behind us of challenges. But I'm saying better days are ahead. Friends, rise up. Rise up. Rise up. Rise up. Rise up. I appreciate you. I thank you all. Take time to understand who you are. Take the next 12 months to build, to learn, to help. Let's do it together. For me, together for more is what we have always been about. United we stand, divided we can fall. Let's not divide, but let's unite. I wish you a blessed night if it's nighttime by you, a blessed evening if it's evening by you, a blessed morning. And once again, a happy new One Life year. One life for more life, your humble servant, one's out.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. King, that was amazing. Thank you so much for really installing in us all of the truth that this vision stands for. And I'm sure that everyone on this webinar would agree that that was a real eye-opener for the true vision that this concept has and what it can be. So thank you so much. That was very, very inspiring. I found it amazing to relive those moments, and was fantastic. So thank you once again to our co-captain, Mr. King. And next we have our other brother from Singapore, Mr. Fred Fock, and our diamond there from Singapore, GLG. He's going to bring us talk about the merchants. This man is an expert in merchants, the sales pitch of Deal Shaker, and how you negotiate the Deal Shaker, the usability, and how you bring merchants into the system and show them why they need this system. And King just explained the future of what this system is all about. And I believe that our brother Fred here has the best at the moment, the best sales pitch in the business. So Fred, welcome. Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year. Very happy New Year, Mike. Thank you very much, and very happy New Year to all our family members all over the world. And thank you very much for King for the very powerful, strong message that given to us. I remember the message that Dr. Ruja said, the strength, right, is in our community. The value of the whole business is the community. I remember sharing this with Simon and King. I quote this in Sofia and with all the leaders that who were there on the 18th, 19th of December. We remember that in 2016 into 2017, when Dr. Ruja stepped down as a CEO and as a founder of the company, we have two CEOs steps up to take over the network and over the Onecoin two platforms. Unfortunately, the two CEOs did not successfully carry on, right, with their appointments. And that is fine because that is employee and employer relationship. Everyone has the right to choose to carry on or not to carry on. So since then, we do not have a CEO, but we have different department managers, right, to work behind and to work with the network, all the leaders, all the way. So in 2017, we launched the Deal Shaker. In 2018, we know that we had a big investigation and there was a very big impact, and at that time, some network leaders left, And in 2019, we know that Mr. Constantine was detained in New York, and all this actually happened up to December 2019. And today is the first day of the new year. What is amazing is, despite with all these mishaps, all these attacks, all these sagas, all these media attacks, smearing, we call them haters, whatever, this company survived. Yeah, this company simply survived. And I think that is really amazing. And why this company can keep on surviving, all right, the reason is the community, right? We have all the leaders, we have all the active members, keep on moving and progressing. Like what in the movie Rocky, it says, it's not how much you are being hit, it's how much you can take the hit and you keep moving forward. I think that is very, very amazing. All right. And for the survival of this company without the CEOs, right? In the management, business management is always you need to have the structure. Okay. We do not have a CEO. We have departments. We have the network. And despite all these attacks, this company survived. And I think it is very important. Very important, right? And this company is able to put into a great study, all right, in Harvard University probably, how this company can survive, and it should be in the PhD thesis, all right? Just a joke, but it's true. It's really true. So tonight, what I'm going to share with you is a short sharing on sales pitch. How are we able to be successfully bring in merchants from non-members merchants into our Deal Shaker, okay, since 2018 in our Singapore Expo, into Bangkok Expo, into last year, into China, Taiwan, and many others expos. That why are we able to bring in non-merchants, non-members merchants? They do not have any One Academy packages like you and me, but why are they willing to come into Deal Shaker to take part, enroll as a merchant and do business here? Yeah. So one common thing that I always heard is that members always ask, you know, when is the exchange? Unless one can be encashed, otherwise merchant do not want to sell in the Deal Shaker. I always tell them that this statement is made by you as a member and not as a merchant, not as a businessman. This question doesn't come from the merchant, it comes from you. Okay, why? Let's take a look at this word entrepreneur, right? As an entrepreneur, it can be a MNC, it can be a corporation, it can be a big organization, right? Right? Or it can be an SME, a small and medium-sized enterprises. Or it can be just a sole proprietor that he owns a cafe, owns a pizzeria. It can own a fashion shoe shop or a fashion shop. They are all entrepreneurs. They are all business people. Okay? And all these business people understand one thing is that when they have no clients, they have no business. So what do they want? They want clients. They want customers. In order for them to have customers, what do they need to do? They need to have people coming to their shop, people who knows their existence, which is crowd. And then they need to convert this crowd into a paying customer. So when they are paying customers, they will have a cash flow. If they do not have a cash flow, they can't survive in the business, right? They will lose out in the business and they have to close shop. So in order to draw traffic to their shop, to their business, they need advertising, and advertisements needs to pay. When you pay for advertisement and what happened, you do not have enough sales. As an entrepreneur, they will think of more advertisements to bring in more sales. Some members will say that, hey, I do not advertise in the newspaper, I do not advertise in the TV, I do not advertise in magazines. Well, even you print a flyer, you print a banner, it is an advertisement. You put up a discount, it is an advertisement. It doesn't matter which part of the world you are from. I'm sure in your country, in your city, you will see a 30% off sale. This is an optical shop. 50%, this is a shoe, sport shoes. Buy one, get one free. That is as good as 50%. Up to 60%. How about up to 80% in a sports apparel? How about this? Buy one and you get two free. Any part of the world that you are living, you will always see this. Look at all these shoes at 70%. Will you walk in? Does it attract you to walk in and try it on? Every $100, you just need to pay $30. That's all. And many times when we walk into this 70% discount shop, we tried the shoe and end up at the other corner, we saw a pair of new arrival. And we tried the new arrival pair of shoes and end up with like the new pair, the new arrival. And it doesn't have any discount at all. Every $100, you have to pay $100 in full. And end up, what do? You buy the $100 shoes and you forego the $30, which less 70%. Has such thing happens to you? It does happen to me. And I'm sure it happens to you too. And what does that minus 70% sign is for? It's an advertisement. And the best part, every $100, if you less 70%, you take back only 30%. But in Deal Shaker, right, we have a platform that let your brand and products advertise in our 3.5, 3.6 million community. And because it's a pre-sale is a pre-sale voucher. It will be a confirmed sale, right? The moment they buy a voucher, it is a confirmed sale. And you can sell at full price without discount. Because apart from all those discount products, you have new products, you have other full price products as well. Well, all you need to do is to accept a partial 1 DCP, deal shaker credit point. Okay. Now, I have an illustration to share with you to make you understand better. This is a Singapore advertisement. Buy 2, get 1 free, $60 a bottle of wine, a 91-pointer wine by James Suckling, right? So the discount portion based on buy 2, get 1 free will be 34%. So technically, selling price is 60. I change it to euros, easier for our common understanding in ones. Buy 2, get 1 free. So the original price 180, you only pays 120. Buyers pays 120, seller receive 120 and not 180. So my question is, to all those members who ask me about encashing, I would ask, when can this wine seller encash the missing 60? Many times the answer that I got is that it says, Fred, the seller will not get back that 60 because it's a discount. He offered it as buy 2, get 1 free. He only gets back 120. He doesn't get his 180. So I say, okay, so why not this? The selling price is $60 a bottle. Why not you just collect cash at 100? The other 80, you convert into 1 and it becomes 2.68, right? So with the 100 plus the 2.68, the total revenue is 180. So as compared to buy 2, get 1 free, your total revenue is only 120. The only question that you will ask me is, what can you do with the 2.68? Well, take a look at this. You can buy a roast duck in this very famous Beijing restaurant at 0.931. So with your 2.681, you can at least buy 2. And this price is when the 1 is at 26.85. Today, when it's 29.95, you can actually use 2.681 to buy 3 of the ducks and to pair with your red wine. I think it tastes pretty good. So the point that I'm going to make is, at 180 selling price, 80 in ones, 100 in cash, which you have cash flow, just like your 120. And you get back the 2.68 in extra. So you do not lose out a bottle of wine in your buy 2, get 1 free offer. Of course, you can continue with the buy 2, get 1 free offer. No change. That is only a particular brand. What about the rest of the wines? You are not going to let off a buy 2, get 1 free. Why not offer that into Deal Shaker and attract our one-lifers to your wine shop to buy from you? I will use a live example to tell you how beneficial a merchant will get when they comes into Deal Shaker. Warping Restaurant is a popular restaurant among the one-lifers in Singapore. It is a winning award restaurant in Singapore as well. In this voucher is a 100% one pays for a $50 dining voucher. So this restaurant came out with 1,000 vouchers, and at the time of this screenshot, 513 were sold. Yep, for this illustration. So the terms and condition is very simple. Each voucher is $50. You need a minimum spending to spend $100 to redeem this voucher. So you need to spend $200 to use 2 vouchers, and it goes on. If you use less than $100, you dine less than $100, you cannot use a voucher, right? So the terms and condition is stated very clearly. So now, I give you some specs. So I convert it into euros. So 50 becomes a 30 and 100 is becomes 60, right? So 60 euros, usually you can dine about 4 person. Right? Not likely one person you will spend all the $60 eat by yourself, right? So when you 4 person go for dinner, you will not spend exactly $60. Probably, say you spend $90. You will spend one voucher and you have to pay a $60. And the 60 euros is a cash flow. And the one voucher, right, which is one, is actually a coin flow, right? A digital value. So the dinner need to spend 120 before he can use 2 vouchers. Each table, 4 diners in this example. We have sold 513 coupons. It means we have brought you 2,052 new customers, one-lifers. And we sold 513 vouchers, 1.07 DCP each, times 513 means you have received 548.91 once. Minimum spending of 30 euros. You can see, you must spend 60 and then you can use 1 voucher. So the minimum income that you get is 30. But I'm sure you collect more than that because no diners will dine exactly 60 euros. So by 30 euros multiplied by 513 vouchers sold, your minimum cash revenue is at 15,390 euros minimum. And I'm sure you will take in more than that amount. So in my proposal to you, maximum, if based on 4 diners, I can bring you minimum 4,000 packs. And with 513 vouchers sold with 4 diners minimum, you have 2,052 customers already. And with $30 of minimum spending, multiplied by 513, you have minimum of 15,390 euros as a cash revenue. So I brought you crowd, I brought you paying customer, I bring you cash flow, I bring you digital assets. In China, we have a community of 1.2 million. 10% is 120,000, which is too much. 1% is 12,000. I can't bring that amount to you. 0.1% is 1,200. It's still too much for me. But if I can bring you 0.01%, which is just 120 diners, are you interested? How many entrepreneurs will say, no, I do not want new customers? See? So we are actually helping this business. So we are able to bring business to them. We are bringing this one-lifers who are willing to use their digital currency because they mind that and they like to use it. And that's why it explains for the past 2 years, whenever we organize expos, any part of the world, we are able to generate so many people. In 2018, in Singapore, we have 3,500 people attended. In Bangkok, there's 4,500. In Ho Chi Minh, 2 days outdoor, we have more than 6,000-7,000 people, right? So anywhere we organize events, there will be thousands of people, thousands, hundreds and thousands, or hundreds or thousands, more than 1,000 people. Yeah. This coming 2020, end of January, it will be the Lunar New Year for the Chinese community. So in China, right, we have created bazaar, and all this bazaar will be a local bazaar where they sell food, clothes, shoes, goodies for the New Year. And we have in Shandong, in Hangzhou, in Sichuan, in Wuhan, just a day fair, just a half-day fair, just a full-day fair. Okay, we'll bring in 30, 50 merchants selling goodies for the New Year. And we have in Fujian, Fuzhou, Fujian, Jian'ou, and Ningbo and Wenzhou posters are not ready yet. And right now, we already have 8 events being advertised, right, for the next 2 weeks to prepare, right, the new year that is coming. So there are more coming because we are expecting about 15 of such bazaar coming up in China. And many of all these merchants are non-members merchants. So if we are able to understand how this sales pitch works, we will be able to meet this 1 million merchant, 10 million members, all right, target, which way back set in 2017. But unfortunately, in the 2018, 2019, there's many setbacks, all right, and incidents that happen that slow down our growth. So we would like to work very hard together with our roadmap, okay? Like what we said, that we have to plan, we have to work hard, right, in every region, in every area, in every city, right, to meet this target in this 1 year. So with this, I would like to end the session, and thank you very much for your time, for listening, and wish you a very happy, prosperous, healthy, happy New Year 2020 from Singapore, Fred Fong. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much, Fred. That was in depth in the regard. I hope everyone was taking notes there, and maybe even had a look at the screen and really understand the concept that and the vision that comes with the usability. I'll back that up, Fred. In your restaurant, we've created the One Dream Club in Vietnam, and that concept is working absolutely to a T, just like you have said and stated there with the restaurant in China and in Singapore. So usability is the key. It gets customers through the door, and many One Lifers now visit Ho Chi Minh City and check out the One Dream Club. So the concept is easily creatable, and what Fred has just shown us is an in-depth look and a breakdown of how simple it really is. So moving forward, as we have started this new year, and we can only go forward, we cannot go backwards, and we can only get bigger and better. And King said, united we stand, divided we fall. So we need to unite, and as you can see, Fred has created a lot of events happening in China, so it is uniting very well. I know that we just had an end of year do in Singapore, and our brother over there, Terence, had a very successful event on uniting all of the One Life people together as well. This is happening globally. If we can move that on and do this around the world, we all can push forward, and we can all succeed. Winners focus on winning, and losers focus on winners. So I know what I want to be, and hopefully you will join forces and become winners yourselves. And the last winner and speaker that I want to bring on tonight for you in this brand new day of 2020 is our captain, Simon Lee, from Vietnam. Simon, I can see you there. Fantastic to have you aboard. Welcome to the first day, and Happy New Year to you and your family. We're excited to really pumped up now, I'm sure, and we'd like you to hear from you to set us on the roadmap for 2020. So welcome, Simon, and the microphone is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Thank you, everybody, especially King James and Fred, with your very clear message today. So today is the 21st, 2020, the first day of the new year. So I just want to, I don't want to take so long times, because we start with the new year's the new message, new missions, new energy, and you know, we are 5 years in the business already. We are in the business of education. A lot of things we did not know in the past. Time by time, day by day, we learn because this the business about education. So again, we need to focus on the key, the core business, education. 2 weeks ago in Sofia, December 18, 19, the group of leaders we gather, we talking about the future of the company. And the last 2 weeks, a lot of things going on. So we never stop, we never stop. We want to organize and do the roadmap, the restructure GFG. So for the next couple of days, by the end of this week, so we're going to organize the new group of the leader, the new group of the franchise holder. And for sure, we are the bridge connecting with the company. So again, you guys, we are the IMA. We believe in the projects and we believe in our dream to build the community, build the value of one, build the ecosystem. So no one can steal our dream. We need to unite it together. So from now on, year 2020, all we want to do is we need to focus, bring the right member, right leader. We don't want to, we don't want to be distracted by other enemy and other one who already left the company. So again, we're looking forward to work closely with all of you, the leader, the dedicated leader member who believe in one's ecosystem, who believe to build the value of the one through usability. So one more time, thank you so much for all the leader, the member who continue to make decisions to stay and build a business together. All we need to focus for the next 12 months, the next 1 year, 2020, to make things happen. So the first day of New Year, a lot of things coming up very soon. Thank you so much for your times, your participations, and all the best. Together for more. Happy New Year. Thank you. Go back to you, Mike.
Oh, thank you very much, Simon. Short and sweet and very straight to the point. Hopefully, everyone now after this webinar has got a chance to focus and, really position their focus on the next 90 days. We can all create usability with the information that we have after tonight. The vision has always been there. The information has always been there. It's just a matter of how you refocus and start your 2020 off. So with that, I'd like to close and say a very happy new year, a very happy new life to One Life members around the world. Thank you for your time this evening, this morning, and this afternoon, and enjoy the rest of the holiday period. If you are having holidays, stay safe, take care, and we will see you next week on the GLG Global Mentorship webinar and at the same time. So thank you very, very much, everybody. Michael Yo, we'll see you all later.